Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Mase says Shyne victimized Diddy Combs' security guards. The first day he met him, made him bring him into the cycle. You know what I mean? Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments.
So, Mase, let me ask you a question real quick. Shyne said you took him, in, so to speak, or befriended him, but you're not friendly with a lot of people. Why, Shyne, did you feel like you need to befriend him or tell him whatever you need to tell him?
Yeah, when Shyne first came to the label, it's interesting because his story is kind of different than mine. Like, I remember I met Shyne. I don't know if you were there. I'm trying to get the story right. I was at this party were you at the Clyde Davis party? The
Grammy party, as usual.
It was like
party?
the writers party. I think
the party that he had during Grammy week.
Yeah. So we was at the party. I want to make sure I get the right facts straight because I like that statement that he stated. And Puff was trying to put us against each other, using the old Jedi, I got this new artist coming. I said, Puff, listen, once in a lifetime, Puff. You gotta wait another lifetime to get nigga this good, Puff. So then he's telling me about Shyne. I'm like, yeah, I hear you, but I'm just super arrogant at the time. Like, I hear you. Yeah. So we kind of thinking the same way, and then it just seemed like when Shyne got there, it was like, I root for the underdog, so everybody was kind of like trying to go against Shyne, right? So this is my understanding of Shyne. He could clarify. The first time I heard of Shyne, we was just talking. The next time it was a car accident. The next time niggas was trying to jump you in the studio. So I remember, my brain, I remember everything. Right. Yeah. Niggas tried to jump Shyne in the studio.
Who tried?
Junior Mafia tried to jump.
Okay,
Shyne.
You talked about that a little bit.
So then we get to Atlanta, me and Shyne, we first hanging out. Shyne gets off the elevator. I don't know if you remember that. Shyne, niggas was wearing white tee. Shyne got blood all on his white tee. I'm like, yeah, Shyne, what happened? Shyne and beat the security guard up. He beat Puff's security guard up. You remember? I said, yo, Shyne, what's good? Nigga said, nah, man, this nigga was out of pocket, man. So we think everybody's coming downstairs. Oh, yeah, everybody's coming downstairs to see who it was. Right. It was a security guard, so now the nigga Puff is really tight because Shyne beat his security up.
He was like 6'6".
So, nigga like 6'6". Right. But it was in the elevator, so it's who get off first. So we come downstairs, and everybody lost respect for all Puff security. You're like, yo, you got all this beat your security. Well, we not respecting nothing no more. We on our own. So that's why when he was saying he felt like the CEO. That's the backstory of him feeling like the CEO. You beat the nigga security up, you got the nigga girl. Hey, I mean, it's kind of what he said. Right. So that was the whole thing for me, and watching him, come in. I knew he had style. I knew he had talent. I knew he had the thing that we have, right, Killer? Like, it don't matter who's in the room. Right. We know we that nigga. Right. Like, most artists don't have that. So that was rare to find that in most Brooklyn niggas, because even to this day, I don't know a Brooklyn nigga that got it. With all the niggas we know. Cause like, the way he has that we have, Killer, is that. And I like when niggas tell the truth, because I don't have no problem with the truth. Other niggas would see us, but still be kind of intimidated. Even though they got more than us, you can feel it that, nigga, you just over me because you got more money than me. If I get half of that money, nigga, is curtains. So he had that too. So I felt a need to do with him, pause what Big did with me. He gave me all of the plays of how to move around these niggas so you can get to where you gotta go.
Look, if you ever heard Bad Boys, bro, you know that shit was true. Shyne was talking about this new Shyne. I think it's hard for people to relate to him because he's in the politics and he changed his motherfucking life. But prison time will do that to you. But Shyne, back in the day, Man, that nigga was like that. Yeah, that nigga was like that. I think they cutting off a piece of the story because I think it wouldn't be no way. Lil Shyne, 5 tree, hung like a flea, did what he did with his hands. I think Shyne was really into them bangers back in the day, man. I think Shyne banged the nigga over the head with something or something, you know what I mean? Drew some blood. You know what I mean? That's the type of nigga he was back in the day, fool. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I know a lot of people won't believe the story. Like, no, it was just a record. Bull fucking shit. That wasn't no record. And that wasn't Shyne that shot that gun in that nightclub. They just pinned it on him. You know what I mean? That's what made Shyne change, bruh. Because if you portray yourself to be an animal, that's how the court system in the world is going to see you. So when they pin something on you, it ain't no way you could talk your way out of it. You know what I mean? They going to go with a better candidate. You know what I mean? The better candidate's telling the truth. In that sense, that situation, Diddy was just a better candidate. But look, bro had been taking Diddy guns, beating his security, yeah. That's why they pinned something on him. Had to get him out the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, had to get him out the way. Luckily, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Yeah, they like to end you, bro. All them insurance plans and then scams and shit they got going on. Man, you don't want to be nothing, no parts of that. And the commercial industry is very evil and demonic. That's why I can't see why people want to get in so goddamn much. But, hey, do what you do. Only to realize after a while that you shouldn't have never signed up. You know what I mean? If you don't know what come with it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, bro. Drop it in the comments. Shout out Shyne. Shout out Mase. Shout out Cameron. Look, and shout out the other host. I forget the woman name, but that's a hell of a podcast. I love it. You know, I'm just being honest. I don't catch too many episodes. Always busy. I'm content on top of that. You know what I mean? But get what? Those are my guys. You know what I mean? Now, Mase, Betha be tripping sometimes. Cameron be on some other shit. But together, they are funny, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments, man. Squads from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, nigga.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill. It gotta be about business.